Great news, guys. We're all gonna be rich. We're staring down the barrel of an 8-game NBA slate tonight, and I think I may have found the most obvious way to stuff a bunch of cash in our pockets. On top of that, I've already looked ahead to Sunday's NFL slate, and I found a way to stick it to the man over there too. It's all us, all weekend, just the way we like it. But first, do yourself a favor and subscribe to this channel. It just takes a second, and it's a great way to show you care about yourself. Sometimes you gotta do things for you, and this is one of those times. While you're at it, get the notifications on too. You don't want to miss anything, especially Joel Embiid over 37.5 points plus 105 at ESPN Bet. Look, I hate going this high, always have, but sometimes you gotta reach for a little sky, see what's up there. The thing is, why would we not play this? I get that we're saying a guy is gonna drop at least 38 points tonight, and we're only getting plus 105 for it. I know. Feels crazy. But this isn't some ordinary guy. We're talking Joel Embiid here. What he's doing right now is absolutely crazy. I read somewhere that he's been over 30 points in like 20 straight games. It's ridiculous. That's hard to do in the video games, let alone real life. And I also get that the haters are going to say that he just scored 70, so he won't go over his point total tonight. Whatever. That logic only applies to regular guys, not Joel Embiid. For starters, he's going to have a ton of volume. The guy's taken at least 20 shots in each of his last 11 games. 20 shots is enough to get us home. We've seen him go 40 plus on 21 shots in a game recently. In another game, he went 50 plus on just 25 shots. The guy can get it done. All he needs is shot attempts, and he's likely to get those tonight. I heard that Tobias Harris is sick, so he might not even play. That's worth a couple shots. Another thing that's going to help is that the Sixers are in Indiana taking on the Pacers. Those guys run at the second fastest pace in the NBA. I get that they've slowed down a little bit recently, but they still go really fast. Even if it's not the most up and down game, we still have something else working for us. On the season, no team in the NBA has given up more points in the paint per game than the Indiana Pacers. We're talking almost 61 points per game. They can't handle big guys down low or anyone else that wants to come in the paint and get it done. We've all seen them do it. They can't. And it's not that Embiid scores all his points from down there, but it's nice to know that there is a free square on the court if he needs it. He's already seen these guys twice this season, and he went 37 plus points in both of those games. And one of those games he only played 32 minutes. What do you want him to do? The guy can't score from the bench. If we're being honest, I think a 40 burger is in play at plus 160 at FanDuel. And if you want to get really wild, 50 plus points plus 1,000 at FanDuel isn't the dumbest move. I've done dumber. We've all seen it. That should keep us kind of busy for tonight. Now, hopefully some other stuff opens up on the EV page at OddsJam throughout the day so we can kind of fill out the card a little bit. But in the meantime, we might as well throw in Brock Purdy over 30.5 pass attempts plus 110 at ESPN Bet. Here's the thing. I like this bet. I happen to think that we live in a universe where the Detroit Lions could actually beat the San Francisco 49ers on Sunday. That could happen. And if it does, then obviously the game script is going to favor us, and Brock Purdy is going to throw the ball more than anyone on the 49ers sideline wants him to. Remember the last time the 49ers lost? It was Christmas night against the Ravens. Purdy threw the ball 32 times. That might not sound like much, but don't forget, he got benched that night. Sam Darnold came in and threw 14 passes. I'm just saying, if the 49ers need to go in chuck and duck mode, they'll do it. So this is an obvious situation where game script can be our friend. But even if the 49ers don't lose this game, we're still good. A close game helps us too. Just last week against the Green Bay Packers, Purdy threw the ball 39 times. All the Lions need to do is keep this thing close. They stop the run better than almost anyone else in the NFL, so keeping it close is definitely a possibility. And if Kyle Shanahan plays into the fact that the Lions stop the run, we might be able to get a few cheap attempts early in the game. Obviously, that's going to help us out. That's what other teams have done, which is one reason why the last 7 quarterbacks to face the Detroit Lions went over this number. That includes Justin Fields, and he's not even allowed to throw the ball. I'm just saying, this is a good number at a good price, and this is a fun bet to sweat out unless our guy gets hurt. Feels right. I'll see you guys on the live stream later. Don't forget to turn on the notifications.